Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Your old buddy Kale has had a rough 24 hours, I'd say. Been a little bumpy. Uh, I'd be lying if I said I thought it was gonna get better. in like, in the next 24 hours or however long, but you know, all you can keep doing is powering on, because like bad times only happen for however long, and then you get good times. So if you're in the Discord, you might realize, like, I was about to cancel stream. Well, it was just on that, but I switched it. I think the events in my life will be fine enough for me to sit down and finish a game for hopefully some folks' entertainment. Whether or not anyone watches this, one, finishing a game means I can move on to new things, even though I've enjoyed our time with Metroid Prime. And it also means, like, that's the thing, it's gratifying. It helps me be consistent with streams. I already canceled last night because that was the start of those rough 24 hours, and I just thought it wouldn't be great for me to be in the public eye for a minute. So that sounds so conceited. The public eye. Oh, my friends. Oh, I can't possibly go out to the paparazzi right now, darling. I just got to finish my champagne and caviar. Isn't caviar often paired with an alcohol of some kind? Is it champagne? I'm not confident in that. I know nuts about that kind of stuff would be like, no, you fool. Completely different stinky poison juice. I was gonna say, though, if I was ever gonna try champagne, then at that point, I'd probably... Well, no, I like champagne. If I was ever gonna try caviar, which more than likely probably never for so many reasons. Hi, Juice. If I was gonna try caviar, then I'd be like, you better get me, like... It better be, like, the setup, I'm not just gonna eat fucking fish eggs for no reason. I want the Ritz. At the fancy place and the crackers. Both of them. Now, please, for me, thank you. But yeah. I mean, I both want to eat more seafood, but also be highly selective of the seafood I eat. Because, like, some seafood is good and kind of ethical of sorts, and others, not so much. So you gotta pick and choose. Do your research. You do what you feel comfortable with, and what you think is best. Salmon roe. Are you saying salmon roe is better, Juice? And if so, could you mayhaps tell me why? Up to you, of course. Let's start Metroid Prime. We got a finale to do. It's finale day, everyone. Finale! I've never said I'm going to beat a game on a stream before and not, done it on that stream several times before. That's not at all my trend. Okay, let's do it. We were in the phase on mines. I think we're getting the worst ending, by the way. Hello? Was that to me, or is that to the donate? Was that for the charity? I mean, I really appreciate it if it was for me. I just want to make sure intentions are clear. Thank you for that in the lurk. It's greatly appreciated. Also, just a quick note. I was thinking of just ending the campaign. Or as I know to you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Because I'm not sure if there's any rewards left people really want. I think people are like, we don't want that Bloodborne. I don't want to be like, I'm getting myself out of Bloodborne. No, I'd love to play Bloodborne again. I mean, I'm already playing Bloodborne again regardless, so might as well do it in a fun way. Uh, but if people don't want that, then I'd rather just get the money to the PCRF, because otherwise it's just gonna sit there. Don't bring up topical stuff. Don't. No. What? Ba ba ba. Oh. Okay, I gotta yada yada yada. I think yeah, that's telling us about the temple because we haven't gotten the first, the first one, ruin home, Fendrana, tunnel. Okay, we're going. I remember we were going to the tunnel. But again, thank you, me. Let's get us an art. Let's get he ass. I fucking love it when we get he ass. I hope everyone else has had a much. Oh, fuck a duck. I hope everyone else has had a much better 24-hour span of time than I have. I would love it if every nice person on Twitch was doing better with their uh, current span of time than in Cahill. There's some fun stuff going on. I don't know if I talked about it on stream, but there's some like justice system stuff I'm kind of getting down with. Not to what was the thing? Not to be topical. But yeah, some people who, when I heard about certain news, was like they should be in jail, are going to jail, and I think that's good news. You know. I will say, I feel like part of the reason I bring it up is because none of it's like anything gruesome. Mostly just like being a general jerk, stealing stuff you shouldn't have stole. So I think all in all, A+. Making sure they don't continue to just steal random stuff from people. Wait, I don't even need to jump over the phazon anymore. I'm so powerful. I'm so powerful I can walk right through the radiation. I was literally just watching a brief TikTok about the idea of living on Mars. And they established that it'd be hard to grow plants on Mars because of the massive amounts of radiation on the planet's surface. And they quote it saying it'd be easier to grow plants on the Chernobyl reactor than it would be to grow them on the naked surface of Mars. And that seems like a very funny thought to me. I'm getting fucking damaged by the door. I think I fucked up this door. Oh no. I think he's dead. That was weird. I think stuff broke a little there. That happens in games though. Listen, when you inherently design a world lacking a laws of physics, then fucking, you're it's going to be hard to keep physics intact. Yeah, I can just sit here. Can't I? Jump through the Metroids. Jump through the Metroids, Seamus. Seamus, they can't hurt you if you just jump directly through the Metroids. Ah. Okay. Oh, shit. Oh, I'm out of power bomb. Well, not power bombs, but... Yes, power bombs. I was like, are power bombs the name for, like, their default state? I turned around. When did I turn around? Wait a minute. Did I turn around? I seem to have maybe turned around. This is greatly upsets me. Yeah, that's where I need to go. Okay, face front shit. Do they have? Are there now different Metroids for different beams? I hate that. I'm sorry, Metroid Prime. I hate that. Nothing about that is cool for me. Metroid use Ice Beam. Why would you not let me Metroid use Ice Beam? What one of fucking get off of me. Please. Oh my goodness. I feel like they're messing with Metroid in ways I don't actually vibe with incredibly well in this game, to a degree. You know what I mean? Like, the emphasis on different visors, which basically just gives you a visual filter, which isn't always welcomed. Get out of the way. Good. Um, on top of now not having now the Metroids are really messing with us. Oh, I see. I see. Yeah, I can understand why I couldn't do this before I got this somewhat, I think, final upgrade. They could always pull like a super or dread on us, and you get like a final upgrade. That's really that really knocks the socks off of some folks. Yay, Chozo artifact! Yippee! Newborn, I'm not ready to be a dad. Please! No! I'm not ready to be a father! Enadranana, Temple, League, Far Corners, Room. Okay, gotcha. That works for me. Now we have to go to a research room. Let me see. Fungal Hall, Metroid Quarantine, Central Dynamo, Phazon Processing, Elite Quarters. I had a pop-up ad on the wiki I'm using to archive all my hints. Elite Control, Save Station. No. Are any of these? No, none of these seem in particular. Oh. Mine Elite Reese. Yep, found it. Okay. So where are we going? Green and... This is the problem. This is the problem with the mine bit. Okay. Kind of up through that. Up through the purple, around to the green. Got it, got it, got it. None of those elevators will be labeled in you know, the real world to be like that, so it won't be easy to know I'm on the right track, but we're going to try. I don't have to care. I don't have to care now. I have to care now. Oh wait, do bombs get rid of them? I don't have to care now. You have my eyes. Piglet, they took my fucking eyes. Listen, normally I'm with Dubis Goobis in that you should keep Winnie the Pooh a pure being of happiness, but if there's one mean Winnie the hot take, if there's one mean Winnie the Pooh thing, I'd like it to be fucking they took my fucking eyes. Oh, that's a fission Metroid. Hunter Metroid. That's a Metroid? What do you mean that's a Metroid? That shouldn't be a Metroid. Things that shouldn't be a Metroid. This. Oh, I'm in absolute trouble. I'm in mortal peril. Oh, fuck. Oh, 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 bother. Oh, bother. Oh, shivers. What just happened? Why was I turned around? Stop it! Cut it out! Like, okay, this is a legitimate problem. I think um, I think you know, the visor thing can kind of be left up to the individual on how problematic it might be. This, not cool. Like, legitimately. This game is not necessarily so, what was I thinking of? Like, is not so snappy that you can just, like, be switching beams so quick to deal with a herd of Metroids. I'm sorry to say. I'm sorry to say, Retro Studios. But genuinely. I think you bit off a bit more than you could chew with that idea. And it's fine, it happens. Sometimes, I mean, it might be because I'm playing on Wii. I could say that. Maybe it was easier on GameCube, but I mean, it's not just like in your typical FPS where you use like some bumpers to twist screen, unless it's so completely different on GameCube by a way of um like it's so much simpler to switch the beams. Can I? No, D-pad does missiles. And I forgot D-pad does missiles. Use any compressions on your mic. I don't do anything with my mic, and I probably should. Me, are you asking because you have mic curiosities? Or because I sound bad? Because either is perfectly acceptable. Hey, Cahill, I can't help but notice you sound awful. Comment on that. That's not what Meat said. I'm not pretending to the otherwise. I think it's funny when people are mean in my mind. People are so often mean in my mind. I swear. If we get much more of those fucking rainbow Metroid, it's one thing. They can do that. They can have color-coded Metroids, and you know, and they require different beams. But at that point, just like, you know, uh, at that point, make it like a room by room basis. Don't just like throw them all in one place. Oh my! What did I just fucking say? What did I literally just say? Sweet home Alabama. Not cool, bro. Hello. Hello, pig. So are your volume. Oh, I'm sorry. I mean, should I just turn my voice down, would you say? Me or... I take it as a point of pride. I'm literally... I'm going loco. This is not... This is no bueno. I could... unacceptable. I mean, granted, they've made Metroids, like, infinitely more threatening again. Like, as they kind of were originally when only one thing ever killed them. But this is less of a, oh no, I need their kryptonite or else I'm so boned, and more so, I wish it was, I wish the world was different. they both dead? If one grabs me from behind, muy no bueno. Oh, and turn down. Gotcha. I mean, hey, you do not by any means have to like provide the solution, but if at any point you're like, hey Cahill, here is a simple video tutorial on how to do what I was talking about in OBS Studio, then I would gladly take it and do that. Just to help even out my audio. Cuz right now I do that shit manually and I don't like doing that shit manually. I, like literally do not know another way. This is kind of fine. I don't mind fighting. Honestly, color-coded pirates seem like a blessing compared to those Metroids. I appreciate it. You got it. No, no. Please, I mean, literally, me, I was literally talking before stream, having, like, thought about canceling it and everything due to life events, about how, like, I want to do better at streaming. I want to make them better. I want to grow it, because I love doing this shit. I've said so many times how, like, I'll know people who are like, yeah, I don't really want to keep up with streaming, and I'm like, I cannot relate to that at all. I'm hooked on this. I'm hooked on phonics. Uh, so if people are like, hey, this one simple trick, Cahill, and dentists will hate you, I'd be like, thank you. Dentists are anti-streamer, as we all know. Give me an animated movie where the hero is a lone Twitch streamer who's just trying to sell NFTs like any good businessman should. And he goes against the evil dentist association, who, unrelated to their teeth practices, or just fucking hate this guy, and streaming in its entirety, not just on Twitch, but for television programs as well. And they're they're planning to use their big bomb to blow up all streaming. Yes, that'd be perfect. Sound booth is good for general. Hey Cahill, your mic is shit, um, and stream music suggestions. Speaking of, I've not done an art stream in a hot minute. So many of my, like, past, like, I think almost, we're getting on a month of no art streams at this point, and that's not necessarily by design. It's just things like game releases, pre-planned stuff, and Halloween. Damn it! Have made it so that I'm like, okay, I think a game would be good for this. Speaking of, I have found 2 Five Nights at Freddy's fan games I would legitimately love to play on stream. 2, like, super well made games. Not just, like, using the formula, but set in the lore, the story events, and what have you. That just do such a stellar job. Like, literally looking at these the past week, I was like, man, this is amazing. Maxi, this is amazing. So y'all let me know if you're like, Cahill, I would jizz my pants if you did some, like, 2012, 2013 YouTubing and just played some good old Five Nights at Freddy's. One Night at Flumpty's solid. Well, so I could draw. I mean, well, the one, like, there's no even, like, need to, like, hide the title, because the one of the ones I'm talking about is just a remake of Five Nights at Freddy's 1 with, like, new full 3D models and, like, a whole bunch of, like, just revamped stuff that I think really makes the game look cool. I think like there was different animations and shit, yada yada. I'm not gonna guarantee on that, but just because if you know anything about that, like FNAF, and that's why there's so many fan games. Super easy to make. It's mostly like GIFs. Like it is 2 dimensional for the most part. Uh, so having like these new 3D models and like different looks for the thing is super cool. But the other one, I I think it was called. I was literally watching it today. I was. It was called Return to Bloody Nights, I believe, and it was like it. I mean, it was a pretty basic in terms of anything it did to change the gameplay, uh, fan game of the FNAF series, but it was set in the original location for like you know you never actually see when like the first murders happen in any of the official games. So that's where this one takes place, and it had really cool art direction. FNAF already kind of goes for like, hey, old technology, for the most part. That's kind of one reason I'm not the biggest fan of Security Breach, because I'm like, what happened to like the CRTs and stuff? Like that was half the spooks of this game, man. was 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 get was being kind of run down, somewhat broken, outdated thing. It's like, man, this is not working as it's supposed to because it's 100 years old. Uh, but yeah, this one takes place like even like if the original games are like 90s, this is like okay, we're in the 70s now, and that was cool. And it only has like technically it has 5 animatronics, but uh, or maybe 7. Like it has an innumerable, but the reason I'm having a hard time counting is because really there's only like the 3 design wise. Mechanically there are a bunch of different ones, but like design in story and everything, there's only like 2 really. And I think that's actually pretty cool. Is to is just like, nope, we're not gonna throw an army of robots at you. Here are these 2 kind of creepy, kind of charming. I mean, the movie, the behind the scenes movie shit really got me to be like, ah, I do think these characters are kind of charming when they're not being overtly very scary. Um, but I know I can use the X-ray visor. I like shooting blind. I'm doing it my way. Uh, but yeah, that game being like, here are like the first 2 animatronics, and in terms of like visuals, that's all you're gonna get. I kind of like that. I was like, oh, neat, neat. Oh, my dude. Hey, my guy, that is awesome sauce. Really. I was trying to see. It looks like there's stuff down there. That might just be set dressing. But now that I got like a radiation suit on, my mind is seeing radiation as a path forward. Ah, I see. I must consume the elephant foot. Hey, another Chernobyl reference. What do you know? Guys, let's get that classic Cahill Comics Chernobyl counter up on stream. Times we've mentioned the fully tragic, not really funny Chernobyl disaster since I started streaming. Honestly, I feel like I think about that historical event so much because of the HBO dramatization. It was really quite good, I must say so. It almost made it more like a horror movie than a documentary series. And I think that, and honestly, I think that was only to its betterment. So I have to go like all the way around, don't I? No, I can. Where's this bringing me up to? No, I don't have to go all the way around. That old chestnut. That old, Markiplier had like tiny box Tim. Jacksepticeye had like, top of the morning laddies. What did Cahill Comics have? Why, Chernobyl, of course. What was Cahill Comics' classic bit that he loved talking about? Why, of course, it was the Hindenburg disaster. Oh, the huge manatees. Did anyone die in the Hindenburg? I was under the impression that it was like something that looked really bad, but didn't otherwise actually, uh, wasn't too bad. I mean, freaking seeing a seeing what you assume is a massive vehicle filled with people that is filled with people exploding. Like, there's no version of that that's comfortable for sure. Until in retrospect you can be like, oh, okay, everyone's fine. But I don't know. I do live. Weird brag. I do live. Somewhat. I live within reasonable driving distance to that site. That was in Jersey. That was in good old Jersey. Fine, combust out. Meat, you're taking it too far. You're making it too real. this is a, this is something I can see just a very out of touch, insensitive influencer doing. What's up, Disaster Nation? It's your boy. That's right, back at it again with your favorite your favorite content focusing around historical disasters. Today we're going to be talking about Redacted. Just no, just not at all. What was the crash that inspired Moby Dick? There is a certain certain wait, don't tell me the thing is behind like just one of these walls just sitting out and I didn't see it the first and like I just stopped short of doing it. Half the podcast. That I'd like me no, I'm not going to assume much about you. We don't, I like you coming to streams. I like seeing you around. You seem like a cool person. We're acquaintances at least. Um, I like to think they approach it with a bit a bit more decorum than combust that like button. Okay, guys. Today we're selling crucifixion t-shirts. You gotta get in. You gotta get into this execution. You gotta execute this mood. I was gonna make a joke about the Salem witch trials, but genuinely, I'm afraid any like tacky merch I come up with for the Salem witch trials, like any in bad taste merch I might think of for that historical event, has already been made and is currently being sold by the good people of Salem. you know, I'm so sorry, Salem. I don't have enough faith in capitalism that you're not already doing it. I hope that doesn't leave a bad taste in your mouth. But genuinely, I have kind of no doubt that what I might be afraid of saying already exists. Absolutely gallows humor. I don't know what that is, but I don't think it's coming at me. So I don't think it's coming at me like Cleopatra. There we go. Okay, so I probably couldn't have. I definitely remember seeing this first time round, but I don't think we could have done anything about it, purely based off the fact that it required like um, both the power bomb and the plasma beam, and I don't remember when we had both of those together. That is a late game combination of items. So, oh my goodness, this isn't a. For what purpose does this like room serve? The one that's just grates. I mean, is it just? Am I just destroying their plumbing right now? That's all I can think. Is that this is some kind of like purely infrastructure room. These are pipes going places, and I am wreaking havoc on the space pirates' toilets. And like I'm all for fucking over the space pirates, sea pirates for the win. But destroying a man's toilet seems like it's a little man or woman pirate's toilet or non-binary. Listen, I feel like one reason pirates have been romanticized in the modern age is like you don't have to care about sexuality or um, or any of that stuff. You literally just have to not hate their guts and be good and both want to steal shit. Good in fight, not personally hate each other, want to steal something. That's all it really takes to be a member of a pirate crew. And you might be like, well, Cahill, even the liking each other is probably a little romantical, you know. Probably not quite the uh, not not quite the actual go-to of all pirate crews, but I argue, the fucking what? How? Yeah? The who's it? Okay, so I think I have to actually go into the elite research. So we're back. We are unfortunately undoing our backtracking. I'm sorry. We got a flamethrower though. That's wild. I mean, Metroid's just coming out here and wearing its alien heritage on its sleeve, I guess. Still didn't know there was a flamethrower in the game. See, this is what I'm talking about. To get the good endings in Metroid, you have to go fast, right? Like, sure, get as much stuff as you can along the way, but more than that is going fast. Like, and I'm sure that was more in line with the idea of, hey, thank you for buying our NES game. We're gonna make sure you can play this stuff for just ever. Um, so make sure you beat Metroid 200 times just to really get your money's worth. But regardless, I I prefer the idea of just exploring the well-made alien worlds of these games more so than being like, okay, backwards long jump, time to kill Ridley. You know, that's a preference. And no, and I'm not really criticizing anyone who likes to do what I like or the opposite. It's more so me saying that the game seems to favor one, and that's a little sad to me. Being like Cahill, Cahill Comics, should I like break this shit open? I have a feeling. I don't know how much research, uh, how many research areas there are in this game. There we go. I was trying to. I think this is like a shitty version. That's cool. I do like the flamethrower. I think this is like a shitty version of the big powered up pirates we've been fighting. Wait, did I scan him? Hey, hey. I mean, hey, listen. Listen. He might have eaten an artifact. It's possible. We don't know yet until he's dead. You gotta give that much to me. I mean, maybe you know. Maybe you've played the game before and are like, Cahill, he didn't eat an artifact. He ate an artifact! He pooped it out when he died. As his sphincters released for the last time, in came the artifact. That's actually pretty cool. They did Artifact of the Warrior. Just for like a kind of mini boss fight. I like that. More of them have been puddles, and that is neat. Where is artifacts? Okay, we're missing literally the first one. Fantastic. And okay, I think we're gonna skip that one. Did that nature? Are these within the ruins? So many of them are in the ruins. I mean, that's good. But I don't know. I just didn't expect it. Okay, where's an elevator? Elevator time. Overworld. We can go to the overworld. There's enough in the overworld and like, I think there's at least one in the overworld that we need to get, and then we can probably go to Andromeda from there, and then finish it out in the ruins. I like the idea of finishing it out in the ruins. She can finish me out in the ruins. Dude, who are you? I I am one of those people posting that I wish Lady Demetresque would step on me. What? I mean, like, okay. Why? How? So many questions. Ah! Yes. Well, you were getting chased by space pirates. I was getting stepped on by a goth mommy. Please leave. Please leave. Please clap. Oh, you poor simpleton. You have no idea what it's like being a Sigma male posting about how horny he is on the internet. The bit has run its course. If I had a soundboard, this is where I'd play a gun sound effect. He's dead. Don't worry, chat. I killed him. These turrets have genuinely been my worst enemy in this game. More so than any pirates I think they are literally only rivaled by the Metroids currently. Metroids when they were introduced, whatever. I liked seeing them. Metroids now with the different colors. Uh, ah! Spooky! I assume they're wearing helmets. But it's weird. Because I don't know. They definitely have a look about them, you know. I believe in the past when I said Space Ranger, but Space Pirates in the 2D games have always been like, we are big insects. Yada yada yada. And I'd be like, neat. Thanks, Space Pirates. Remember, kids, steal movies from from ad sites saying that mommies want to meet up with you. You want to watch V for Vendetta? Make sure to go to 123 Movie. Have ad blockers on, or you will be inundated with a single mother request. Wow. You know, Space Pirates, not so good at the whole intergalactic warfare business. Good advice on, you know, getting older movies for free. Finding somewhat illegal copies of major motion pictures. The Space Pirate said there is no ethical consumption of under capitalism. And I was like, okay. I don't know where to go from here. Man. You know, I don't know how, like, aware Metroid or any singular publisher of, did I say Metroid? I don't know how aware Nintendo or any single publisher of Metroid, is of, like, kind of what, like, you know, what large amounts of people, or just me, like about these games. But I hope if they ever really super flesh out the Galactic Federation, it's not kind of like a Star Wars type civilization where it's like, you know, hundreds of planets everywhere, you know, civilization has spread across the stars. I hope it's like, okay, there are 3 planets with major cities on them. The rest is largely uninhabited wilderness. Because, I mean, that's what a lot of people like about this game. We gotta go there. Wait. I want to check something. Because we went to that grove. And it's now like there. This hint I'm getting, and I'm not doing a bit here. I'm literally looking at hints. Is like, hey, stupid. There's a artifact in the grove. It's literally called the Chozo artifact. Do we not have it? We don't have the Chozo artifact Chozo. It's funny because it's very redundant. All of these are Chozo artifacts, but I guess they're meant to be different things representationally, and this one just represents the Chozo. So of the artifacts from the Chozo, this one we're getting now is Chozo. Do you understand? Nod your head once. Tell me if you understand. Just let me know. Just want to make sure everyone in chat understands levels of Chozo. Levels of Birdman. I was I was gonna like make a joke about someone named Bird. BoJack Horseman. That's who I was thinking of. I was like, what was the depressing Netflix show that I haven't watched about a depressed horseman? A depressed horseman who, in the fiction of this show, plays horses. I'm not sure if in real life or animatedly. I think both is the answer. In Hollywood, which I, which it kind of reads like a depressing uh, Roger Rabbit. I mean, I think that's what they're going for. I think they're very purposefully being like, "Hey, this cartoon horse is sad." Though to be fair, I believe, from what I've heard, the point of the show is less that he is sad and more that he is an asshole. I've still thought about giving it a shot in the past, though, because I've heard good things about it. And it doesn't just seem to be like outright be sad, be sad, be sad. It seems to have like, you know, different stuff going on. But I think I've said before about how I generally tend to like if a show is like, hey, we are going to be sad, we are going to show you bad people doing bad things. I avoid that, but I don't think that's necessarily all that show is. You know, it's not just bad people doing bad things. When I say that, I genuinely mean like more cynical kind of shows where it's like the world is awful and people are awful and they are going to do awful things in the world while being awful. And I'm not going to list any because hey, if you like that kind of media, good, absolutely fair. I mean, honestly, it's on me for being like I am sad. I don't want to watch sad things. But again, given that's my personal taste, when I see something that kind of gives those absolute vibes, then I tend to be like, okay, maybe not a watch for old Cahill. Sorry to say. Sorry to let you down, Martin Scorsese. I've seen one Martin Scorsese film, which was Raging Bull. And I'm like, okay. Not my personal cup of tea. So, you do you, Scorsese. I will not, you know, yuck your yums, but I am curious, because he's a director people talk about and many hold in reverence. So as such, you know. Wasn't this like an X-ray visor tutorial room? Because now I'm like, what's the easy way to get out of here? How many Metroid games have fast travel? Is it just the new ones by Mercury Steam? Because, I mean, fucking original Metroid 2 absolutely didn't have fast travel. It was a Game Boy game. Metroid 1 doesn't. And neither does its remake. Nor Super. Ah, butts. Oh, nuts. These men... Wait, I already killed these guys. Are they just like one super missile? Because if so... Yeah, I think they're one super missile. I wasn't sure if I had hit that one with a charge beam before. I don't know where the other one is. This X-rays apparently do not have fantastic, like, I guess, range? How do you quantify the clarity of a picture a spectrum of light gives you? That's weird. Scientist, please respond. Scientist, I showed you my science. Please respond. Scientist, I gave you my science. Please respond to me. Mark Zuckerberg, I gave you my data. Please respond. I've had a very hard time using Facebook in the past, which I have only attempted. Not, I'm not being like I don't use Facebook. No, I've tried because it's not like my go-to social media platform, but lots of my family is on it, so they're like, Dylan, get a Facebook, and I'm like, and I try, and then I just never use it because just the way it's kind of formatted, has me like, I don't. I'm not getting a lot of stuff I like to see out of this, which I think more often or not is typically what the goal of a social media is like, hey, stupid, we have things you might like to see. Spend time on our site and spend money. So the fact Facebook fails at that for me personally means like I'm not using Facebook a lot. It's so wild because ProZD made a video about it forever ago, and now the very social media site he was making fun of in that post is like having its dying whales. uh, but pays on mine. I know one of the overworld elevators goes to the Andromeda, the funicular. No, that's not it. Anyway, I was just gonna say that literally all I want for my social media platform is to see, oh my goodness, big with a raid, a big raid, damn straight it is. It's always a big deal when I get to see Captain Big. Ugh, yuck, 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 yuck. Playing super crazy Rhythm Castle. Oh my goodness. That sounds excessively crazy. A Yippers? Who gave me a Yippers? Lily44, thank you for coming in. Hi guys, I'm Cahill. I appreciate that follow. We are 10 followers away from me having to do a hardcore run of Subnautica. Because I promised that forever ago. And it got me no follows, but promise is a promise is a promise. Anyway, welcome in guys. I'm Cahill. I'm an artist and guy who likes video games, and I try to do both here. Lately I've been a little slacking on the art streams, but it's because there's so many games. And yeah, I mean, like, currently playing through this, planning to play some Souls games soon. Some Mario RPG when that comes out. So if you're interested in seeing me work on a graphic novel or playing any of those games, consider following. Yes. Listen. Y'all want to hear something sappy? Y'all want to know why I'm so obsessed with Disneyland and getting my own theme park? Because to me, a park isn't just a place you put rides for people to throw up on. To me, a park is a place where you can make a super nice, cool area for people to hang out, get along, be accepted and loved in. You know? And I might not get a park ever or anytime soon. I went the wrong way. I don't want to be back in the mines. Um, I might not get a park now or ever, but I can at least try to create those spaces metaphorically, or however you see it, by creating stuff and communities that have an accepting feel. And also, some of my friends keep trying to say, "Cahill, I think we think you're trans." And I'm like, maybe, but I'm not gonna do anything about it. Love my trans buddies. Gender neutral word for friend. Gender affirming word for friend. Hey, hey, get your gender affirmed. Gender affirm. What kind of law firm is that? Me as a trans buddy. Oh my goodness. You're doing a better job than me. I'm joking. The joke's not too far. No. You're doing great. Hey, you stick with me, buddy pal. Any pronouns you want, you let me know. I'm not about to get it. That's not a bet I'm taking. Oh, I'll fucking accept you so hard. It'll make colleges seem like nothing. Oh, that was a bad pun. Man, we're just in the overworld. I thought the overworld would be like quick to get through. Any pronouns. Okay. Heck yeah! Impossible to be wrong! That's my favorite! As a dumb motherfucker, I love it when there's no wrong answers. That's great for me! Most selfish way to look at someone's gender identity. Man. I'm gonna say it again. Just for anyone who might have just joined, or anyone who wasn't here when I said it one time on stream. Which is like, I'm proof the American education system isn't great. Because I did good in school. I was a good student in school. I was a good boy in school. And yet, I think most people's impression of me, on stream and in general, is, hey, this guy's a moron. This might be the dumbest person I've met in a while. So, remember that, school teachers. Before you get on someone's butt cheeks about doing well in your test, I did well in test. I lost something once. I lost something I couldn't live without. My identity. I did well in test, and now look at me now. If you don't do well in school, you're gonna go to McDonald's. If I don't do well in school, we're getting McDonald's? No. Is there like a brighter minerals out there? There are some, luminescent rocks out there, glow in the dark rocks. That could outshine me most times. Currently I'm trying to shove my balls in this hole, but despite the fact I think the map is saying I can do that and it looking like I can shove my balls in that hole, don't think I can shove my balls in that hole. Balls in hole. Balls in hole. Balls in hole. It is Christmas time. Lord. Do y'all even remember what we're doing at the end of the month, we're gonna do a big stream of the forest. We're gonna fucking we're gonna we're gonna go back to the origins of Thanksgiving, and die in a forest. You know, like they did on the first Thanksgiving. It's gonna be neat. Oh, can I not? I better be. Oh, okay. I don't know if that was in lot. Oh, it was in logic. Okay. Have a good lurk. I appreciate lurks. Twitch isn't gonna give me paychecks if they're like, you had 2 viewers. I don't care if they were chatting. 2. Twitch ain't gonna buy my eggs and biscuits with stuff looking like that. I'll be. Can I go? I better be able to go back. Okay, good. I did so many puzzles to get these things opening the first time. They better open all the way for me now. Why are there men? Check it out! Men destructing beam! Hey ladies, are you sick of being approached by strange men on the street? Here at Cahill Comics, we have a new product that we think can help deter unwanted attention. Introducing the fucking kills you beam. The fucking kills you beam will fucking kill anyone you don't want talking to you. If you're asking, how does it fucking kill them? The answer is with Cahill Comics' patented exploding technology. With our patented exploding technology, anyone hit with this beam will fucking explode. The fucking kills you beam. Available at Cahill Comics. Just dial 1-800 fucking kills you. That's me pitching my Kickstarter to chat. I hope to have your support in this future endeavor, as I've had your guys' support in so many things. Thank you. What? I don't know how much, given that this is my first playthrough of Metroid Prime, people like explore the frigate when it's been wrecked, but like it's making me think about watching a Snapcube's playthrough of Resident Evil 7, and she went through one of those, what's I thinking of? One of those like loading screens that's not a loading screen. The ones where they make you walk slow so they can load the area. Like a couple times, and her friend she was playing with was like, I've never seen someone do this more than the one time you have to. And that's where my mind's at right now. I'm not sure. Like the frigate is a pretty straightforward section of get through sunken thing. So I don't know how many people are just like, hey, time to go back through here. Oh, I was going through the wrong. Burgess 6 fucking kills you, beam. Someone say trans rights? They better have. Hey, if you don't say trans rights, I'm... the law won't help you. I am the law. I am Phoenix Wright, attorney at law. If you don't respect trans rights, I will do a Phoenix Wright Marvel vs. Capcom 3 combo on your ass. I will bring out Maya Fey, and she'll use her underwhelming psychic powers to just really get your goat. I will pull Maya Fey from Phoenix Wright Attorney at Law from out of my pocket, and she'll just kind of flail at you in the hopes of harming you, because the child is not made for combat. Do not use the child in combat. Is my ship around here? Hey! This isn't my ship! This is a room! Dang overworld not having my ship. There's my ship. Yippee! Shippy! And you don't want the smoke. You don't want the smoke that Juice is currently filling your house with. It's meant to kill insects. But we're excited to see what it'll do to you. Yo, okay. I want to talk about something. Remember the thing I just said about theme parks being like a space where everyone can just get along and be real cool with each other? Right? You remember me saying that? I hope you remember me saying that. You know what would you know what would also be great? If I had a pirate ship. Now wait! Hold on! I know what you're saying. You're saying, Cahill, how can you having a pirate ship benefit anyone but yourself? And to that I would respond, I imagine a lot of people's problems are land-based. And if I say, hey, would you like to go literally anywhere else with me on my pirate ship? There's not a small amount of people in this world having a tough time who would be like, yes, I would love to take a trip on a pirate ship. So what I'm saying is, I think chat should help me get a pirate ship. Please post your thoughts on the matter in the proper forums, please. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Listen. Yeah, exactly. Listen. The trip is free unless you get motion sick, in which it's only free in terms of money. But I mean, hopefully we're going to somewhere nicer, so. Oh, the pirate ship or the amusement. Damn it! I mean, here's the thing, Juice. The pirate ship would almost certainly have a. I mean, the amusement park would almost certainly have a pirate ship. It just wouldn't be the kind that could, like, you know, sail the sea. Sail in the theme park? Yes. In the sea? Probably not. It'll cost you a lunch, maybe. I'm just saying, I would like a slightly smaller 2-scale version of the Going Merry, and I think that's a completely reasonable thing for me to want. Okay? Listen, hold on. You watch enough One Piece, you watch enough Pirates of the Caribbean, and you say to yourself, what problems of mine or others could not be fixed if I owned a boat? If I owned just a cool boat, you know? So they solve a lot of their problems in those in those series on boats. So and you might be like, well, Cahill, a slightly smaller Going Merry would be pretty small. Well, and if you're drawing from One Piece and Pirates, why not go for the Black Pearl? Black Pearl would take a lot of people. One, I don't know where I'm getting people to help me build a full skill model of the Black Pearl. And two, I don't know where I'm getting people to somewhat for free help me sail a full skill model of Black Pearl. And if I had a full scale model of the Black Pearl, I would have to like you pretty good to invite you on it as a permanent resident. As a guest, knock your socks off. As like, hey Cahill, I live with you now. I hope we get along, because otherwise, I might leave you on an island. I might be like, hey, I need some alone time. Sit on this island. Have a good sleep, meat. Thanks for dropping by. Juice, do I need to stop talking about, um, my own pirate ship? I use your You know, for Juice being one of the most not confident people I know, I turn to them being like, hey Juice, what is acceptable here? Because even if they don't apply the logic to themselves, I trust them to have the logic. I don't even have the logic. Is my problem. I'm like, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Is there... There's not something up there, right? Okay, there's like a whole path up there. There's probably like... No? Okay, I was gonna say there's a sea... There might be like a missile upgrade. But in terms of like secret passage to big thing, to big 100% thing. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I don't think there's anything too big up there. But yeah. Listen. A lot of people are freaked out by global warming. And they should be. You know, we should do all we can to mitigate the impact on the environment, you know? Shouldn't be controversial. We should just be taking care of our planet. But also, if global warming happens, more ocean, more pirate. So, like, you know... Every dark cloud has a silver lining. They say the world is 75% ocean. I say those are rookie numbers. We can we can get it to 80 at least. A temple. Thaw those frozen waters. Shoreline. Ice ruins east. Temple. Okay, that's where we're going. But yeah. I learned for like the first time the other day that Antarctica is only solid because of ice. I thought Antarctica was legitimately a pretty big continent at the bottom of the world. No, it's an archipelago. If there is no more ice left, then the Antarctica becomes a series of islands, which is wild. Map makers need to get their shit together. Because apparently, because we like to make fun of, you know, what was the thing, you know? We like to make fun of old school maps for being like, that's not the shape of Europe, idiot. But then we look at but then you read up about that, like, your typical current classroom map is also wrong in some decent, like, in some not necessarily small areas. It's wild. I mean, everyone's like, because the solution is those maps that are basically like a sphere cut out and then flattened, you know, like a peeled orange basically. And everyone's like, I don't like those, and to my response to that would be, fucking, like, you wouldn't have to worry about like this, that, or the other thing if they had just done it right the first time. If instead of being like, you know what, rectangle, they had been like, okay, the world is round, so better make this map round. Better give this map the ability to be rotund. Lest we really make a nincompoop of ourselves, and just fuck it up. Yeah, they look. That was the big thing I'm thinking about. Is Russia smaller than it looks on your typical map as well? Cause that's horizontally across from those locations, and even if it still is the biggest country, the reality is it might just be. I fucking know. I'm collecting all of them first, computer. Lord, get off my dick. You want me to do this like one by one? That's gonna take for like that would take forever. Unnecessary. I can hold them all in my pocket. If we, what was the thinking of? Yay! What the? Oh, I haven't seen this before. You can tell I haven't seen it before because it's fucking I'm not doing anything with it. Something behind seems to have been activated. Something behind the wall. Oh, okay. It was a scanner. But yeah. Also, a lot of people are like, you know, I'm not gonna say a lot of people. That's an exaggeration. But you might be like, hey, Cahill, if we cut up the map, then like the oceans will look smaller, or like it won't convey how big the ocean are. And I would argue that for a lot of us, heck, even the oceanographers, even us sailors out there, having a good idea of the proper sizes of everything would be as important as getting a mental picture for how big water is. I'm sorry. It has to be said. I have to thaw frozen water in here. Oh. Well. Wait. At the top. We did this before. And at the top is a fountain covered in ice. We will start there. And if it's like, no, stupid, go down. Then, ow. If it's like, no, stupid, go down, then we just jump. We need to get Nami on the key. I feel like One Piece's world is different, you know? I mean, like, yeah, our world is a lot of water, but One Piece's world has one continent across it, most of which is uninhabited, and the rest are relatively small islands. So at that point, you can put, you know, the seas on a flat surface and be like, okay, here you go. And if you need map for land masses, it can be on a case-by-case basis. I'm standing by this. You can fucking try. You're like, Cahill, you're saying dumb things right now, but I think I think I'm making sense. Okay. Melt this bitch. Yay! Oh, the water didn't even flow. I just get into his hands. Oh, this is pretty neat. Yay! Seamus is happy. Do we only have 2 left? 2 or 3 after that? Yeah, because there's... I have... Let me see. I want to make sure. Ruined. At front. Okay, a tall cave, Fininadra's Edge, canyon, ruined courtyard, quarantine monitor, frozen pike, something edge. Damn it. Is this through the dark place again? It better not be. I will be... you better not. You... Oh, Metroid Prime, you you fucking better not. I'ma be so upset at you if you do. I'ma be so mild. I'ma be very mild if you make me do that again. Metroid Prime. You better not. I don't care if I might have like 1 or 2 upgrades left. I mean, not left. 1 or 2 upgrades more since I've been to the dark place. I don't want to go back to the dark place. You can't make me. You can't make me go to the upside down. You can't make me steal fizzy lifting drink. You stole fizzy lifting drink. You get nothing. Good day, sir. Man, that, you know, say what you will, but that motherfucker sure did steal fizzy lifting drink. But fizzy lifting drink. We're not supposed to steal fizzy lifting drink. It said so explicitly when he was given the tour of the chocolate factory. It's like, hey, whatever you do, do not steal fizzy lifting drink. And then that kid who was cool for the most part, at the last second, decided to become a real dickhead and steal fizzy lifting drink. SMH my head. Is there anything, because like we're going through these areas, I might as well see if there's any like particular interactables I can do that I couldn't do the first time through. Oh my goodness. Ma'am, I don't even want to interact with you. Please let me pass through. Ma'am, I didn't steal fizzy lifting drink. That was Charlie. Man, you think they don't know who stole fizzy lifting drink? Have I hung up? Have I been too hung up on saying the words fizzy lifting drink? Maybe. I just like saying it. That's so wrong. Am I going to go to prison for repeating a... I was gonna say, am I going to go to prison for repeating a phrase? And my mental response was immediately, okay, Hill, being autistic is legal. Oh my goodness. You know, I mean, the only reason I would use, like, if there is an autism tag, I would use it, would be specifically for, like, so I don't have to couch those jokes saying, oh yeah, also autism. Autism here, hi. Hello. You're gay? You're gay. You're one of them queers. That is a TikTok audio if you do that now. How different characters say you are gay. Fucking, I'm thinking of that because they did it with the FNAF animatronics, because of course they did. Um, and uh, what was it? Freddy was the one they were like, "You're one of them queen," and and it's just so fun. It's especially funny because in that movie in the original game, he's the one wearing like the top hat and the bow tie. He's the only one really dressed up. So the fact they have him sounding like some kind of like guy out of the 1950s is even better. Oh yeah, you know what? Since I've awkwardly tumbled into the subject of FNAF, let me say something. I was berating friends about this just the other day. Okay, fucking the big FNAF joke, the big thing to let everyone know you're talking about Five Nights at Freddy's, the hit video game franchise. Um, is the melody, which is from like a legitimate symphony or whatever, that plays when you die, and it's like people imitating Freddy, quote unquote, going her 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 her. But like, and I'm sure people know this. I'm sure I'm not like pointing it out, and they're like, "Oh, you got me." Um, but I feel like the kind of go-to idea is that Freddy was the one singing that song and making those noises like, you know. But it's not. Not only is that like that lullaby melody is not only not sung in any of the those games, you know, like it is a recording of instruments playing it each time. But also, Freddy never sounds like that. That specific audio and like version of that song is from a TikTok of someone beatboxing a living Tombstone song. It is like 2 degrees removed from the game. Because the game's come out, Living Tombstone makes a song, the person beatbox it on TikTok, but now that's what everyone thinks of when they think of the games. They're like, hey, 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 hey. It's I don't want to say Mandela effect because it's not necessarily, but also like it kind of feels like it, you know. It 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 feels like everyone has. Oh, well, also wait, Mandela Catalog. I mean that I was curious. Is like is Mandela Catalog a game? Uh, it's a wicket not. I'm trying to. Did we not get this? Because we were at the place it's saying there's an artifact. I want to make sure before we go through any hassle. This is spirit. No, we do not have spirit. So this will be spirit. This is the one that's left in the ruins. And then this is the one at the temple that we should have gotten first. So hi, Stealth. I love you. Anyway. But yeah. Like, the thing that keeps it from being, in my mind, a true Mandela effect is I think most people are aware it is a TikTok. You know, it is, at the very least, um, that like the joke there isn't that they're doing something from the game; it's that they're doing like an a cappella from a fan made thing. But also, uh, Kayla, are you gonna follow that up? No. uh, but also, I feel like the universal idea that Freddy sounds like her, and that like that's he's singing the song. I don't know. It feels like it's creeping into Mandela, uh, Mandela category, not catalog stealth. I'm sorry. You know, Stealth, you weren't here when I was talking about it. Um, so I'm curious about your thoughts. Because, if you remember correctly, you're like, hey, I'll play this fan-made FNAF game. And I was like, of course, my friend Stealth. And then it shat itself. Then it was going very badly. I could, not only did it look bad on stream, but also I could not get past, like, the puzzles. Which is on me, that second part. Uh, but I have found uh, two FNAF games I'd like to stream, and they seem of high quality, largely in line with the game that inspired them. Stealth, are you like, heck yeah, go for it, buddy? That sounds coolio, my amigo. Or are you like, KO, fuck you. If you don't become a 24-hour Pokemon Unite streamer, we are done being friends. I don't think Stealth is like either of those, to be honest with you, chat. But I like using hyperbole. Also, Stealth, I hope your day has been okay. Let's say a barbershop report tab. Honestly, that sounds amazing. Stealth. I'm not even sure I want that to be a Pokemon. It just sounds like a good idea. But if it was a Pokemon, it could be like, what's the mouse one from Gen 9? Or Gen 10, I guess. One of those. It's a family. Mousehold? Mousehold. You shouldn't stream Unite. Okay, well, for the love of God, don't stream Unite. You sick son of a bitch. That only spread pain and suffering. Mousehold. Mousehold is great. See, that's the thing, right? I've gone on these rants now about, like, original Pokemon versus follow-up Pokemon in terms of games. Well, there's plenty of stuff I like in the sequel games. In fact, one of my favorite things to see is when they introduce a new Pokemon design that I think is good, and you get to see it battling a classic favorite of yours. I super enjoy that. Now, if I think, you know, some of the gameplay has been more miss than hit, and that's different, but it's not to say I write off, you know, latter Pokemon games entirely. I saw a post. I saw one of those classic Tumblr text posts about, like, you know, some Pokemon are just animals, and they're like the epitome of that is Toucanon. And I was like, and you know, they continued their rant, but I was like, I fucking love Toucanon, because it goes from being like these two evolutions of like these super stylized little birds to just an angry large toucan, and I love it. Toucan rule. Like, not once in a generation, maybe once every like 3 generations, a Pokemon that is just like the animal it's based on is okay by me. Great. I do think kind of the point they were trying to make with Toucanon is like, it's like, because before you would have to differentiate a Pokemon from a real world animal just by being able to look at it in a static image, because even up to Gen 5 when they started animating the sprites, like, they were still basically just, you know, static images. They were not per se these living, breathing simulations of life. Hello? But by the time Buchanan came around, they had far more technology and were now doing 3D models to everyone's dismay. uh, and Buchanan, like, when it's fighting, on top of its animations, its beak changes color. Like, the idea is the beak is heating up to do its attacks. I think that's even like what it has a signature move, as some Pokemon do, and I think that is its signature move. Is like a beak blast. I forget what it's called. It might be called beak blast. Not all Pokemon names are created. I will say that can be my problem as they continue just adding Pokemon to, uh, like, you know, to the catalog. Is sometimes I start to feel like they slip into Fakemon designs and names that would be more like uh parody names than what I was used to hearing. Because they're like Pikachu, the Pokemon. Like, to break down like the name and its pun, it's like, okay, do you know Japanese onomatopoeias? Maybe if you live in Japan, which granted is where Pokemon is sold, but internationally, no. So these puns, when you bring them into, oh, is there like a thing? Should I have laid a power bomb here? Did I just have to scan this? And I didn't before? No, that's not it. Beak blast. I thought so. I said that as a joke, Juice. And I was like, oh. But yeah. I mean, listen, I'm not trying to come down too hard on them. They've made like thousands of Pokemon, and fucking so many of them are great and beloved at this rate that, like, every now and then one of them not being, you know, a brilliant design or whatever, like, it's whatever. It's cool. But it kind of more reinforces the idea that maybe they should stop adding on and just kind of work with the world they have. Uh, rather than just be like, okay, every game, add a bunch of new Pokemon. Does that make sense? I hope so. Basically, what I'm saying is, I would like Pokemon to revel in the world it spent generations building up, rather than just be quick to be like, more, more. Unseen entrance at its top. Is that the unseen entrance at its top? There's an unseen entrance at my top, because my bra comes undone easily. What am I like doing here? It's a really good question. I mean, I do think that little hole over there was on the map, so maybe it doesn't count as... I might pull up an actual walkthrough now, because I do not want to just be sitting here. Bruxious, for example. No. I like Pokemon being delightful. Pokemon being delightful is it at its best. And what was I thinking of? Then it should keep it up. Okay, what Metroid Prime Artifact auto completes with this one. So I don't feel too bad. What? Hello? Okay, it's over there. Gotcha, gotcha. I I like the thing that makes everyone hate. No, 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 no. I'm kind of with Juice. I don't like Bruxious because I like Bruxious. I like Bruxious for like everything everyone hates about her, you know? Like there are some fugly fish in the world, and Bruxious is nothing if not a fugly fish. I'm glad she lives in the Pokemon world. She can be their fugly fish. Okay. Two more left, and one of them is a freebie. Two more left, and one of them is sitting out in the fucking open. Because when I got it one time, my game didn't save. So, we're all good. You know, I will say the one thing I love, not one thing, but one of the things I love about this game is fucking, like, the round sci-fi hallways and using the morph ball in them. So you're just human along, riding up the walls a little. That's great. I wonder if they did that on purpose. Or if they're like, you know what? Fucking, we should let Seamus Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2 a little. Just like a little bit. We all know Seamus is nothing if not a skater girl. And fuck, she will see you later, girl. When she blows up your planet. Okay, can I talk about something real quick? So, I am fully expecting we will get all the artifacts. We will go to the crater, which I believe I have heard is the final area. We will, you know, I was thinking of. We will fight a boss, probably Ridley. And game will end. Then I'm expecting the planet to explode. Because the planet so often explodes. And it's so wild. Because I could keep blaming Seamus as a bit. But what is really happening is that the Space Pirates as an organization, because it is established they are an organization, have set up triggers on different remote planets they operate on to blow up the planet when certain scenarios happen. Could you imagine if fucking on Earth, if we're like, hello, welcome to Earth, we are humanity. If the last Tasmanian tiger goes extinct, every nuclear warhead will activate at once. Like, yeah, it'd be bad if that would happen, but why are we blowing up the planet for that? And blows it up anyway. That seems like a rational reaction. Fucking, hey guys, I have awful news. The Emperor Penguin went extinct. And not only is that sad because no more big penguins, but also now we will activate the blow up the planet Unator from Dr. Doofenshmirtz, which we asked him to build under the very specific circumstances that this species was wiped out. And it's like, well, we do have advanced technology of all kinds. We could work really hard and bring back, if not the exact same species, a semblance of it, whether in captivity in the wild. No. 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 I want to turn Earth to space dust. I want to turn Earth to space dust and probably like fling the moon off into outer space as it loses its orbit. Yeah, that's cool. That's fine. I guess. Fine, I guess. I don't know who made that comic. I wish that. Okay, so for anyone who doesn't know, um, there is. I could. I should probably just keep trucking along because we could go to Magmore Caverns, but I feel like that would just be extra steps to try and get back to the overworld. But you might have seen a comic before where it's a dog or mayhaps other character in a kitchen on fire, and they're like, "This is fine." Um, the creator of that comic not only often goes uncredited, but also created a follow up where the dog starts freaking out after starting the sentence, "This is fine," um, and starts putting out the fire because they don't like it being uh, a doomer attitude. You know, they're like, "Hey, this is really doom and gloom. I think we should work to fix stuff." And I'm not trying. I know nothing about this artist. They could be an asshole, but recently I realized that comic has an emote in Fortnite. And one, not only do I not know if they credit it or otherwise ask the artist if they could do it, but given that it's kind of a doomer attitude, I'd much rather that other webcomic where it's like a guy looking very upset and being like, "Fine, I guess." I feel like that's a much more useful attitude in general and in Fortnite. You know, accomplishes the same thing. Of, I shit seems kind of fucked, and all you can do is kind of be like, okay, whatever, cool. I have so many opinions. As a cishet man on the internet, I feel the need to share them. See that I talked to friends about this a while ago. That's really why I try to come up with like challenges and ways to spice up different playthroughs a lot of the time. Just because I want to add something more than just like another man adds adds a voice to game. You know, see if I can't do a few more exciting things. And that's also why typically I like to do more art streams. Definitely more than I've been doing in the past few weeks. Because inherently that is me trying to create something. And I think logging the process. I just realized we go back to Magmore Caverns anyway, don't we? I'm a moron. Uh, but logging the process of that creation with maybe some quips and jokes is worthwhile. As worthwhile as the finished product itself in some, if not all cases, you know? It's definitely worth it if one of my good friends hops in call and is like, "Hey, Hill, I'm gonna have good conversation with you." And I'm like, "Oh my goodness, good friend, thank you for coming to have good conversation with me." And they're like, "No problem, my friend Cahill." And then we make funny ha-has together. Oh, and then I poop my pants. Because I poop my pants in every stream. Oh, mediocre. Why mediocre?
Look, I'm gonna try to undersell it first because I'm shit at talking.
No, you're not. That okay, stealth. That's wild. On several, we need to talk about that real quick. Okay, everyone. Stealth is quiet. I'm bringing you up. Okay, for anyone who didn't hear, stealth is just like I'm bad at talking. Okay, not only are you my good friend, who I think I've had many good stream conversations with, you're also a fucking lawyer. Like, hold on a second.
Yeah, what's the problem?
Yeah, the lawyer's like main job is to talk good enough to get this man off death row. So,
Oh, I know things, and I can communicate with them.
Oh my lord, that's all talking. Don't try to fucking semantics me here. That is literally all talking is. If we didn't know things and have to communicate them, then we would just stare at each other and be like, you know what, I may or may not want to fuck you, and that would be the human experience mostly. So,
Outside of my job, that's how I coordinate myself usually.
well, there you go. This is a it's like those posts where it's like your ancestors would be proud of you because you have like food and shelter. Your ancestors would be proud of you because like he's thinking about having sex with someone, and dang it, that was about all we did when I was a kid. So back in those days, it was either running from woolly mammoths and finding something to eat, or wondering how to continue the species because we were pretty sure we were all going to die. So.
And dying is, in fact, cringe.
You want to know stealth? I think I've talked about this on stream at least once, but I'm going to reiterate it. And I don't mind. I do like to couch things like this by saying that because I don't want people to be like, "Oh my goodness, this man this man has long term memory loss. He repeats everything." But like stuff like this bears repeating because it's so fucking cool. Okay, stealth. Do you know how like we don't really know what a tyrannosaur, for example, looks like because all that
Yeah,
is
we
left
have
is
an
bone.
idea of it.
We have a rough idea,
About it.
but you can also see those posts where it's like using that same process on a hippo skeleton, you get a hell beast. So like I'm sure some, recreations are spot on for certain dinosaur species, and some probably might have left the mark. We don't know because dinosaurs don't exist right now. And even if we tried to recreate them Jurassic Park style, I mean that's literally what the movies are telling you not to do. So, but anyway,
Yeah, but who's ever listened to a movie about the thing?
no, that's a good point. Um,
Don't let your
but
memes be dreams.
but consider for a second that uh
I will
that
consider that.
that of all of what is almost undoubtedly hundreds, if not thousands. I don't know how many dinosaurs there are. I wasn't a dinosaur kid, unfortunately. Um, of the many dinosaur species out there, there is one specimen of one species that was not just fossilized, but mummified. So it is like the only dinosaur we have concrete proof and photos of where we can be like that's what its skin and just whole demeanor looked like. You ever think about that? I think about that all the fucking time. Do you know, because I mean, like, law of large numbers, it would happen once, right? But the fact it even happened once out of the dinosaurs that existed in time and survived to the point where we as a species were able to safely excavate and recognize the value of it is wild. That if honestly, if it's like Cahill, we're giving you one free ticket to a museum to see one exhibit, I'd be like, take me, get me to that fucking dinosaur because I'd go in a heartbeat. That's the coolest
That's
fucking thing.
ridiculous.
Because I mean, like, it because like sure you can talk about like there's lots of stuff in ancient history we don't necessarily know because either records were destroyed or were even taken to begin with. Um, but like humanity didn't exist when those things were alive, and even if there's only one, there is one piece of evidence that not only shows us they
We're talking about One
existed.
Piece.
One Piece that not only shows that there are dinosaurs in One Piece, which no one does. That like that's a sticking point in Dragon Ball that dinosaurs still exist there. The fucking One Piece is like dinosaurs live on this island. It's never brought up again.
Yeah, it's chill.
And anyway, but like no humans were millions of years from being fucking inseminated into the world before that thing was like alive. But there is one piece of evidence that gives us a firm, concrete idea of what it's like, and that is just miraculous and mind blowing. I'm sorry if I'm sounding just out of my depth, stupid here, but I really think it just bears repeating and otherwise uh, sticking on to talk about like what it is in all accounts a miracle. I think. Anyway, sorry about that. Still, how are you doing? That was not an answer. You're doing okay. I need to find a hall. Hall? Laboratorium. Gathering hall. Gathering hall. I must gather in the hall. Uh, I think I literally just like take a turn here and go straight. So much of this 3D, I do like how they did this more than a lot of first 3D attempts of games. So much of this is just getting like fucking street directions for Seamus. Stealth, did you go to work today?
I did.
Did you commute into work today?
Yeah.
How was driving?
It's as bad as it usually is for me.
I hate driving.
Yeah.
The only thing more miraculous than a fossilized dinosaur is how shitty driving is everywhere all the time. I hate it. This is why I need a pirate ship.
Activities I have to do regularly.
And yet, when I'm like, Stealth, boat time, you're like, no, Cahill, I will not boat time. And I'm like, Stealth, boat time. We could see the world. The world, Stealth. Don't you want to see the world?
I don't know.
Is there not kind of speaking about like worldly stuff? No, it's not. Juice, you need to visit. I'm Juice. If you're saying that, I'm done. Like coming to Maryland to visit you. Come here. I hate driving so much. I'm not actually asking you to do that, but I do hate driving. So, fucking the fact you're like fun infuriates me. I know it's bad. Um, but yeah. Is there one place, Stealth, that you can imagine being so different, like that you've heard of, and you're like, that's so different from living in Texas? I'd love to visit it. That you can think of and would want to go to.
My instant thought's Japan.
Same. I don't know how. I mean, I don't. Fuck this. I do not like when this game became Ghostbusters. Anyway, I mean, I'm curious. For 100%. No disrespect to Texas, except I'm always disrespecting Texas. I'm sure Japan's cities are very different. But also, I have no doubt the nature is pretty different. That's what I'm getting stuck up on, because they have mountains, they have forest, they have deer. You know deer?
Yeah, I do know deer.
Oh my god, Stealth, would you like to learn something I learned the other day?
What's that?
Fucking Algeria, not Algeria. That's a country. Alberta, the Canadian province. Different things.
Is it?
Yes. Alberta, the Canadian province, is fucking genocidal against rats, apparently. This might not be true, but like, someone posted a map of, it was deer. It was, I forgot that this started with that this text post started with talking about deer. And it was like, this is a map of all the deer, of deer general spread outedness, distribution of the world. And then, like, like, a circle about the size and location of Mongolia was just, just not present on that map. And they're like, Mongolia doesn't have any fucking deer, question mark? And then someone showed a map of rat distribution, and that's literally everywhere except Alberta. Not just like a vague shape, but like the borders of Alberta. And apparently, yeah, and apparently Canadians followed up being like, it is a newsworthy day when we see a rat in Alberta, and it is taken out with extreme prejudice. And then also, when someone was like, I'm from Alberta, fucking, I thought rats were a myth for the longest time. Rats are great. Don't, get, Humanity needs to get over hating on rats. Stop being a jerk. A jerk to rats. They're fine. They're doing fine. Just cause us. Also, this is the raw. Why would they make hall the hint, but then it's not this hall. It's this hall. Two halls. Anyway, this isn't even really a hall. It's like a fucking. It's like a tower, some kind of thing. But yeah, rats are fine. I thought to want to get rid of. Yes, but like again, the prejudice, the attitude towards rats is more so what I mean. I can I thought not too long ago about how considering a feral rat like the same as a pet rat would be like comparing your puppy dog to a feral coyote. They are the same species, but not widely. I do like Looney Tunes. What was I thinking of? Like same species. I guess. Fine. I guess. But not the same thing. Oh my lord, Juice! Fucking Stealth, do me a favor. Go slap Juice. Oh, that was sad. Juice, do me a favor. Be friends with Juice. How's it going? Oh, fuck. Stop making me fight Ghost. Ghost, Stealth, you're always making me try to fight Ghost. Funny.
I think it's the right decision.
Is it?
For me.
Damn.
Let me live a little.
Just a little bit?
Yeah.
Like, just a little bit of my love for you? Ba-dum. Just a little bit.
Now
Yes.
you're getting that.
Now you're feeling it. Now you're playing with power. There's Ghost in here. Fucking. I knew it.
See me even though I'm 5 foot
Is that part of the song?
Big presence that's cheating.
Don't use. Man, I hope whenever I get to play D&D, it's with a cool DM. Because I was looking if you could crush up someone's heart with Mage Hand in D&D. Because I want to crush. Because fucking.
You can't make attacks with it.
All I think about when I'm watching JoJo is how stands are just like ghost friends that you can use like ghost friends.
Okay,
Like,
well,
yes.
there's a monk subclass now that you basically have a stand. So
So I need to play it then. I need to play fucking Yang Xiaolong from Ruby with a stand. But yeah, but like, just use it as an intangible extension of your body, is what I'm saying. And the fact I can't in D&D, use one of your funny spells to reach inside someone and instantly kill them, is bullshit. And I want to do it. I want to use mechanics in a exactly. You can create water inside someone's lungs. That is true. I don't know. That's not as fun. That kind of feels like a Mortal Kombat fatality. It's just something else I want to get to do if I ever play D&D. It's like, how do you want to do this? Okay. I fucking take my sword and I split them clean down the fucking middle. I say, get over here. And then I take off my mask, revealing my Hellfire skull. And hey now. Hey now.
No.
Hey now. This is what cream is made of.
where'd you get that?
The cream?
Yeah.
I made it.
Oh.
Thought that
Well,
would have been obvious. I nearly passed out twice, but your Pop-Tarts are done.
Jeez.
I love photos.
You should work on that.
if you fucking okay, If anyone doesn't know what we're talking about, there's a fucking there's a very common thing online is to pretend a mysterious fluid is cum. I'm sorry to break it to everyone, but everyone pretends mysterious white fluids are cum. Okay,
Pretends?
pretend. uh, and are you saying that if I ejaculate it enough to to you know cover a cover the surface area of a pop tart, that passing out twice is 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 a detriment to my stamina? That's saying, Cahill, clearly you can't roll with the punches.
Honestly.
Oh my lord. Man. Things are a lot harder in the gay world, aren't they still?
Always. Always harder.
Always harder. I love how I say that. I'm saying that over ejaculate and not, the rest of it. Anyway, we're done the game. Hey, Stealth, I finished the game. Stealth, can we get nuggies on the way home to celebrate?
Yeah.
Yeah, baby.
Good. Let's go to Dad's house.
Fuck yeah, baby, it's nuggy time.
Juice, make us some dino nuggies.
You should have made the mysterious white fluids come. Exactly. Listen, haha, funny. Funny, haha.
Why haven't you
See.
got more dino nuggies? It's been at least a week.
It's been so long, Juice. Juice, if you don't buy... I know you like chicken nuggies, okay? The fact you don't buy chicken nuggies both as a good
Those
snack
aren't
for...
dino nuggies, they're a lie.
Oh, yeah. No, Juice, you need better dino nuggies. I was about to say, just buy them as a bit and also for yourself when you want them for good times. Hey, listen. I know McDonald's is kind of always always at the center of some shit, but also I like their nuggets, and I can say that even if I'm not I don't have to go get them, but I can like them. Does anyone know, like, are there A, healthier, and B, nuggets available at stores that are breaded like McDonald's chicken nuggies? You know, where it's kind of like a bready shell as opposed to like breadcrumbs. And if so, please DM me the brand. I will get them and eat them. Damn it! What the fuck? It's trademark? Oh, fuck those guys! That's all I buy their nuggets for. Fuck them! What the fuck do you mean trademark their breading?
You said it right there. That's all you buy their nuggets for.
I
And
know!
Of course they would do that.
You can't trademark bread. You can't trademark fucking fried dough, though.
Fuck, you can't.
Yeah, you can't! It's fried dough! I can fry dough in any shape I want! I'm legitimate. No wonder I literally hate every other nugget. Fucking capitalism capitalism fucking ruins everything, and I'm having this revelation over nuggets, and I'm not ashamed about this. This sucks.
That is the most capitalist.
I'm so angry. I'm not. This is not a bit. I am so upset. I have said how much I like the breading on their nuggets for so long. This is the first I'm fucking hearing about this, and I'm foaming at the mouth.
It's true. He's crying shit again.
I'm legitimately very angry.
You know how we were talking about mysterious fluids earlier? Well, there's like
There's-
dinosaurs coming out of him right now.
I'm like not like I'm glad Stealth is doing like the bits right now. I am not joking. I fucking hate nuggets everywhere else. Like, the chicken's fine, whatever. The mouthfeel of them is disgusting. And I want them to be I want them to be McNuggets every time. The fuck you mean you copyright it? Get out of here. I am so upset. I'm glad no one's home right now. The fuck you mean nuh-uh? I am so glad I am home alone right now. This is genuine anger. If I was able to control it for any amount of time, wouldn't have been able to at that initial scream. Doesn't this is so bullshit. They don't even leak it. Fucking like fucking.
I actually made my core partner laugh with the fuck you mean, nuh-uh.
Yeah, it's a very good meme. Uh, fucking KFC has like a secret sauce that has been leaked like 7 times. Like it's a Tumblr text post again. Like that's one of them. Employees saying what like their spices are. Fucking no one has chicken McNuggies though. I'm so I am laughing at this because of how legitimately angry I am at this revelation. This is a horse apples.
I'm sorry?
What's up?
This is what now?
Horse apples.
Alright. I was just checking if I heard correctly.
Go support shitty McDonald's. I'm not going to do like I don't. This is the thing, right? I can also get good chicken at Popeyes, and fucking I feel less bad about supporting Popeyes on several fronts,
I
and
don't like Popeyes. The one near us sucks.
and go to better Popeyes.
I'm not driving that far.
Oh, fucking go to Louisiana. You're closer to Louisiana than me. If you want
going to fucking Louisiana.
if you want Louisiana chicken stealth, it is infinitely easier for you.
No.
Yes, go to Louisiana.
Bing bong.
It's not my fault you chose to live in an awful state that is so fucking big that trying to get anywhere else.
Here.
Yeah, exactly. That getting anywhere else is a nightmare.
We're fucking gigantic. It's so annoying.
It's really fucking. I mean, like we talked about it. Like, given current situation, Texas being its own country probably wouldn't be great. But on the other hand, it would make more sense. It's bigger than many countries.
Shut up! Don't give them any more arguments.
Don't give them. I mean, I think the state should have been like, good job, guys, beat Britain. Let's go do our own thing. I mean, to be fair, though, that would have gone badly for quite a few people in quite a few states, huh? But still, I get. You know, you don't think about that, do you? It's like America has its bad parts, but. If it wasn't for the fact that it is a whole, then it would only be worse. That's kind of, I hope that makes someone feel better about the day. Is like, hey, things could be worse. I guess is what I'm saying, but
Also, Juice, what do you mean? You know Bing Bong.
Bing Bong. Also, we're gonna do the thing, so. Just Stealth, could you respect me doing the thing? Please. Thank you. Thing. All artifacts. This is the one you're supposed to get first, and I'm stupid. Well, I'm not stupid. I got it, and then I die. It says in the text box, first of 12. Well, we're done.
Yeah, they did not comprehend your ability
Yeah,
to
this
step out of the fucking order.
Exactly. Yeah, they didn't. Honestly, that is weird. Because this isn't even like the most broken order Metroid shit you can do in these games, you know? Like, it is completely likely that someone would have found any other artifact. Probably not all 11. Any other artifact before this one.
India.
And yet. Up. Here we go. Stop, this better not be a blind date, I swear to God. Stealth, you went quiet. Stealth. you just super quietly. Juice, that's the man who killed my parents.
Oh my god, this is so awkward.
This is awkward. Fucking, this is, oh, what do you mean, what the fuck you mean, nuh-uh? Fuck, wait. Like it's rebrand it Facebook Ridley. You fucking. Also, I should probably legitimately read that to make sure I know his weaknesses. Meta Ridley, genetically enhanced Ridley. Reborn and evolved through pirate technology, Meta Ridley is a fearsome enforcer. Its armored hide is extremely resilient. Gotcha. Well, that offered me literally nothing. So, plasma beam. Where'd he go? He's just fucking gone. Oh, there he is. Listen, I tried. I thought that was a good idea. I didn't fucking save before this. Oh,
Oh.
the stakes have literally never been higher. You know the shit I have to redo if we die to this asshole who again killed my parents?
I believe in you.
Thank you. My health says otherwise. I literally.
I also believe it was a poor decision to try to set you up again.
Yeah, it was. It's like you don't take an interest in my life. If someone had killed your parents' stuff,
Take
I
an
would.
interest in ending it.
No. Yeah, apparently. I can fucking tell. Clearly. It's actually a really cool fight. Like, this is not something they could have done on the in the 2D ones, getting to see him like fly around like that. No, not you. The people who made this combative pterodactyl.
Did you say pterodactyl?
Pterodactyl.
Alright.
I mean, it's just it's the same fucking. One of them is silent stealth. Choose which one.
I
Oh,
don't
hey.
think. I don't know if it's like a situation where you choose though.
It is for me. Every situation is for me. Hey, he's giving me health. Okay. I do think Snapcube died to this once when she played, so we're gonna try and be careful. He better not have a big phase two. I swan to John Metroid if you Final Fantasy my ass. I'm gonna be cross. I'm gonna be fucking Kingdom Hearts double cross. Oh wait, that's Monster Hunter. Oops. Isn't there? Is it Kingdom Hearts Key? Kingdom Hearts Cross? How do you avoid that? Oh my goodness. Yeah. Yeah. Get he ass. Get he ass. Kingdom Union Cross. Thank you, Juice. I legitimately feel like Juice is my secretary sometimes, and it's concerning. The amount of times Juice comes on stream and be like, "Hey, Cahill, big idiot. Remember you have to do these things and also not like that." I really need to buy them chicken Alfredo. Juice, drive to me to get chicken Alfredo.
Chicken nuggets Alfredo.
Honestly, Juice, I mean, I'd like to take stealth too, but he doesn't want to fly, and he shouldn't. No one. I like New Jersey and living in it. No one should fly to New Jersey, but I want to take my friends down the shore, and there's plenty of diners down the shore where I'm sure you can get chicken Alfredo. So, if we ever do a shore trip, Juice, be like, Cahill, you are treating me to a diner and chicken Alfredo. I'd be like, you are so right. Oh my goodness. It's like fucking Britain in World War II. Don't turn on the lights. The Germans can see you. Ah! Yeah, Stealth, have you ever seen Peter Pan 2?
Electric Boogaloo?
No, the Disney direct-to-DVD Peter Pan 2, which I think is one of the less offensive Disney direct-to-DVD sequels. Anyway, World War II is a major factor in that movie.
For what?
Because Britain, I guess. You can't have a movie in Britain without mentioning World War II, I guess.
The guy who got really mad at seeing red would probably enjoy it.
You're right. You are right. And I'm upset you're right, but you know, when he's right, folks. Should I use super missiles? Yeah, it's super missiles. Don't hurt. Don't! Don't, Tyler! Tyler, no! Don't! Don't! Tyler, no! Yeah. I mean, I think Ridley should just always show up as a cyborg, because the only way they can explain how he gets blown up all the fucking time. You know, Metroid doesn't go heavy on the lore, but even with Ridley, the lore on how he is constantly alive is sparse. I think I did worse that time than the first time I tried that. Man, the fucking space pirate healthcare must be great if Ridley is surviving multiple explosions. Hey, hazard pay is a thing, right? Where it's like, we are paying you extra because this job is dangerous.
I mean, it depends on the employer, but it is a thing that exists, yes.
Well, do they well, one, is that a constant thing? And two, is it like, does it list in your paycheck? It's like, okay, you got this much for risking your neck for us. Thank you. Thank you. Please and thank you.
I mean, it's probably a separate category for payment.
Mm.
Just like you have your baseline salary and then, or hourly rate and then hazard pay on top of that. So
Gotcha.
it's probably marked different.
I'm just curious. You know? What if I got a job on the bomb squad? I want to know how my paycheck is gonna look. They shouldn't give me a. No one give me a job on the bomb squad. I don't know how to defuse bombs. I don't know if I ever mentioned that on stream. It is true. It is true. Oh, my missiles are low. Fucking Ridley, you're mean. Tyler, no. Ridley does sound like the name of like some asshole in high school you would take to prom. It also sounds like the name of the protagonist from Aliens. That's probably a coincidence, though. What if I use... I'm gonna use the purple, because the red is fire, and his mouth's already on fire, and I don't think you can fight fire with fire.
Hey, Juice. Purple.
Purple? Hey, Juice, Winton. Winton. Alright. Jujutsu. Puputsu Kaisen. Listen, I only know one thing about Puputsu Kaisen. The volcano man's head looks funny.
For Subaru and Juice's ear.
I love how some people, like Jujutsu Kaisen fans, are probably like, these are spoilers, and I'm like, I don't know enough about Jujutsu Kaisen to spoil it, so. If fucking anyone who hasn't gotten into Jujutsu Kaisen hears Volcano Man head look funny and is like, that's a spoiler, then I don't know what to tell them. Then I don't want to talk to them. They don't seem like a fun person to discuss. They seem like an unfun person to discuss media with. Okay, so in the landmark film Train Coming Into the Station, spoilers. That's the first film ever made. What the fuck are you talking about, right? The fuck you just say to me? Maybe I should just keep blasting his head. So no head. Stealth, can I be honest with you for a second?
What's up?
Can I be honest, Fred? I want it to be, as a joke, like, hey Stealth, when was the last time you got head? Because that's not a thing you should ask someone on a recorded stream. Because,
yeah,
you know,
no,
it's a
problem.
problem. Yeah, so that's why. But here's the thing. I was like, I genuinely don't know if Stealth would answer that. If you'd be like, well, let's see. It's November 14th, so.
So, yeah, no. No, I'm okay not answering that.
Yeah, good. See, that's when I fully expected you not to answer, but I was too scared that you would to even try it, which is a new problem I have. A new problem I discovered. A lot of hey, at a lot of companies, they're focused on finding the solutions. Here at Cahill Comics, we're focused on making the problems. Ah. Stealth, he's scary. Stealth, tell him to stop. Stop, tell him to no. Tell him to no.
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 Bing bong.
No. You've killed me. Good. That could be, honestly, that could be Ridley and Seamus.
Jesus.
What's up?
Shadowheart never hits anything, and she hit a 37 damage crit.
Good for her.
Off of fucking getting gold.
Listen, getting out of a cult will do a lot for your kill accuracy.
On this safe house, she's still in the cult.
Well, work on it, Stealth Lord. What are you doing leaving a woman in a cult?
My bad.
I don't believe you, actually. Because you've left a woman in a cult.
You think I'm a liar?
I mean, if your best includes leaving a woman in a cult, I don't think I want to see you at your worst. If you don't deserve me at my meta, if you can't handle me at my meta Ridley without wings, you don't deserve me as my meta Ridley with wings. That was a mess from start to finish, but so am I. Okay, I do got a lot of health left. I think he is legitimately on like a phase 2, this is the end of the fight kind of deal. And I have like 1 or 2 more hits left. I mean, to get to him. You know what I mean. He's lunging at me. Yeah, like 2 more hits. It takes a while to charge up my beam. My peen beam. Ow. Man. When I beat this guy, Facebook better shut down, or else this has all been for nothing. Oh, I think only the fully charged beams can get him. Oh shit, oh shit. I took my Wii remote away from the sensor, not remembering how a Wii works. I was like, why isn't she turning? Oh, right, controls. Come on, my guy. Show show me your ulcer. Show me your chest ulcer again. Yeah, like that. Aw, oh, dang it. Maybe I should just use missiles when... See if I can't use the last of my missiles on hurting him when he's got his chest up. Oh my goodness. I'm legitimately... I'm just concentrating. I'm like, please, I do not need to... I need to do the entire fight over again. Missile! Missile! Oh! Okay, one more missile. Just keep you know, shout out to Ridley's skincare routine, because I'm blasting him with the heat of 1,000 suns. Basically once every 5 minutes, and only when he opens his orifices does it really seem to phase him. You know, if I got blasted with heat in my orifices, I'd be pretty upset too.
Yeah, I get that.
You don't expect it, you know?
True.
You need a lot of warning before that. Oh lord. He's doing the lunging attack, which is like the worst of it a lot. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I got one missile left. Oh my lord. Oh, sweet Christ. Oh, that's really bad. That's really bad. Hey! Hey! First try. Hello? Oh my lord! I stealth? I don't listen. I don't like to assume someone's dead, but no. Oh, I hope these ghosts are friendly. I really don't need to be fucking with them. Wah wah. Okay, I'm gonna step into light now. I did it. I literally only came here to kill Ripley, so I don't know why I'm doing this now. Impact crater. Okay. There's not another boss, is there? Oh, there might be another boss. I would prefer it if there wasn't. Hey! No. Yes, please save. At the very least, we got that. And energy fully restored. Is this great poison I've been hearing about? This place is pretty gross, so probably. Is this what chicken McNuggies do to you? Yeah, this place is nasty. That shit's nasty. There aren't Metroids in here, are there? I hope not. Boy, I hope not. It sounds like there's... Ah! Ah! Oh, shit! Oh, fuck. Get off me! Stealth, I hate these guys. Only ping pong.
It's true.
It is true. Ah, poison. Lava is kind of like poison if you think about it. You know what I mean? Because how much lava can you eat before you die? Not a lot. So that makes it count as a poison. I swear, if they keep just throwing metroids at me, as like, as I'm doing platforming even, platforming. That's too much. Too much, I said. Thank you for helping me, Stealth.
I'm helping.
Yeah. I mean, hey, you're giving me kind words of affirmation from a friend.
Ass formation.
Kind words of ass formation from a friend. Oh my, there a second save state. Oh no, is this a map? Or like missiles? Missiles. Okay.
Magic missile?
No. Stealth. I don't know how to tell you this, but Baldur's Gate 3 was not released when this came out.
That's too bad.
That is too bad. You know, it's the only game you care about ever. Bitch, get off me!
No!
You're a whore!
No!
Yes!
I am monogamy! Hey, don't you mean monogamy? No!
No, I am all of monogamy! There we go. The very concept of monogamy. The very idea of monogamy. Says an offended aristocrat who's really into polyamory. Man, I should watch I Am in Love with the Villainess, because it seems good, is the thing. Okay, this is an emergency situation. All these bitches getting blown up. Metroids, they are normally, these Metroid Primes are just assholes. I'm gonna be honest. These Prime Metroids, not actually pretty. I would not pay for Amazon Prime to get these.
Wow.
Yeah, I said it. Oh my lord, there's more. I fucking can't. I can't deal with it. And then the unthinkable happened. I literally did. I think, did he just, this literally, I'm not joking, this sucks. This is awful. Fucking.
Are we no longer having fun?
I'm having fun. But fucking, they fucking needed not to do this. And they were like, no. It's fine. You know, just like all of them. All different colors. Well, sir, should we make it so that, like, certain beams are super effective and other... No! Switch between your 3 beams, which is fucking cantankerous to do. And otherwise the wrong beam will not hurt them in the slightest. Sorry, that seems like the player will get very annoyed very quickly.
I forget that.
Sir, that seems like anti-fun. The fuck, I can't even tell.
And they went on to design both Mewtwo's and Pokemon Unite.
I think next I'm gonna make MOBAs.
Hey, you should make it not.
Stealth, would you play my MOBA?
What's your MOBA?
Stealth, help me make a MOBA.
Okay. What do you want your MOBA to be?
Pokemon Divide.
Well, I mean, that's basically in existence already.
This fuck off! Literally fuck off! Like, I was having such highs after Ridley. This is awful. This sucks. I'm not joking. Why couldn't it just be fucking ice beams? It's not like that's like necessarily like this massive. Oh my goodness, Metroids are the easiest enemy now. Fuck it. If there's one more of these bastards, I'm gonna lose it. I'm not joking.
Spawns additional Metroids.
Oh my lord. Oh my fuck. Where the fuck did you come from? I'm losing it actually. Like this. It's because like, oh my lord. They are incredibly difficult to deal with, and to make any actual progress in the stage, I have to ignore them and and platform. And it's not like I can see them coming from a mile away, because it's first person and inherently I am not like, I do not have an outsider view. Literally get fucked and die. Like, I'm not joking. This was the worst idea they could have had with this game. I hope they did nothing with. I hope this never. I will eventually, at some point, play the other Prime games. I hope this never comes back. And if it does, I might not play the other Prime games. Oh, that room sucked. I'm not like I'm not as angry as I was with Chicken McNuggets, but like, sweet Lord above. Oh, here we are. And here we are. Hey, that's not great. That's not amazing. Don't love this. That fucking Shadow Bonnie from Five Nights at Freddy's.
Pretty.
Hurt.
Pretty. You gonna bite off juices from the loaf?
Yeah, sure. Okay. Wait, ma'am, come back. Have you heard about our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ? It's the Metroid Prime! Metroid Prime, highly evolved, Phazon producing life form. So this is a Metroid completely mutated and evolved by Phazon. The aberration known as Metroid Prime is the source of Phazon, making it immensely powerful. A genetic flaw makes... I wasn't able... A genetic flaw makes it susceptible to certain weapons for a brief period. Only its head is truly vulnerable. Other attacks are a nuisance. Effectively, Metroid Prime has a number of natural and mechanical weapons at its disposal. These include Ultra Frigid Breath, multi-missiles, snare beams, yada yada yada. Gotcha. Do I have to switch beams to do this shit? Probably. When is it vulnerable? And is it vulnerable now? When is it vulnerable? Is it vulnerable now? Stealth, make it vulnerable.
Okay.
Thank you. What is its what is its fucking head vulnerable to? Oh, should I be I should be going for the like highlight colors, not the eye colors. Its contacts are different from its skin tone, apparently. That's weird. Guy, do you know anyone like that? This is easier. Legitimately, this is easier than the smaller Metroid, which is wild. Which is fucking wild. But since it's slower, and it gives me a minute to adjust my beams, as opposed to 3 of them coming at me at once, then this is fine. My fucking Wiimote died! You've gotta be fucking with me! I literally No! Fucking... There. Stealth, can you entertain the people real quick? I gotta go find fucking batteries. Entertain the people! I'll be right back.
Hey, Stealth Man.
Hey, Juice.
I'm going to immediately mute once he comes back, but hi, hello.
How goes things in Juice Land?
I'm crying over Japanese men again.
Yeah.
You know how it is.
You're either crying about them, sleeping to the sound of their voice, or sleeping with them. So it's one of the three.
It really is like that, isn't it?
Yeah. It's your trichotomy.
My trichotomy?
Yeah.
Okay. Stealth, I'm sorry. I'm back.
What?
I'm sorry. I left. I'm back. I have batteries, but not battered chicken McNuggets, because they've made them illegal. Apparently. This seems like a wild boss to really, like, get down. Also, he just looks like a spider wearing a hat. I'm not gonna lie. Also, am I like... Okay. Fucking... I need this controller to absolutely stop fucking with me. Okay. We're good. I'm going insane. This game is driving me actually crazy. Stealth, do you have a game that drives you crazy? I don't think you know what I'm talking about. I'm not sure you feel what crazy. I was crazy once. Juice, you hate rats. Don't pretend like suddenly you're part of the rat gang. Oh, blue. Look at it. Oh my god. Guys, the Metroid is weak to ice. I don't mean to alarm you. Unprecedented, really. We didn't get like an upgraded ice beam. Oh, hello? Oh, wait. Am I supposed... Okay. We're supposed to switch sides. We're supposed to do a little tango. I genuinely hope I get this... I kill this thing first try. I do not need to do the one Metroid section again. Are those Cheerios? Oh, they're Cheerios! There we go. That's some chunky... That's a lot of damage! Do you remember that, Stealth? Stealth, do you remember me?
Yeah.
Oh, you do? That means a lot to me for me to hear. Okay, this beam fucks for this fight. This beam rules. That's much better. That's why I went crazy. Yeah, this is some wild sci-fi imagery, honestly. Oh my, what? 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 Hello? What the fuck was that? Stealth, explain yourself. Are you just going to say no? Okay.
I don't like the spider.
No, spider's not great. Spider? I was a spider once. They locked me in a web with rats. And rats make me a spider.
What?
Yeah, do something fun. Yeah. Try and do some funny shit when I'm ghost busting your ass. Just like Dan Aykroyd in the brief sex scene in that movie. Stealth, have you seen Ghostbusters, my guy?
Hey, oh, like a million years ago.
Would you like to watch it with me?
I would consider it.
Would you like to watch it with me and drink vodka?
No.
Okay. Would you like to watch it with me and drink a alcoholic beverage of your choice?
Well, that's the thing. There really isn't a one of my choice.
You're not like allergic to alcohol, are you?
No.
Okay.
I just don't like how it tastes.
That's fair.
At all. Like any variety that I've tried.
I mean, have you not had one that like blocks out the alcohol for the most part?
It never does to me.
It does enough for me that I'm able to be like, I can enjoy this beverage and maybe get a little drunk. And then try to relax for once in my fucking life. But I completely understand if you're like, nah. This part has been not great. I'm really trying to like get his goose, but his goose is not being got. Oh, never mind. His goose got. I told my friends about a rum I tried one time, and I'm not an alcohol person, and Juice got it, and they're like, "Hey, it's decent," and I was like, "Heck yeah." I mean, maybe it won't be as good if I try it again because I got it at like their distillery where they get all that shit. And where they were planting and getting the sugar cane. I mean, I didn't want to oversell your enjoyment. It's really good. Heck yeah. I do remember you say you liked it enough. Perhaps I undersold your enjoyment. That bottle is gone. I mean, I tried both, like, the raw shit. Drop bombs! Fucking ready to drop bombs. Mom spaghetti! Mom spaghetti! You son of a bitch, spider! You'll never hang out. You'll never hold up to my mother's pasta. Also, this is the other Metroid evolutions are like more insectoid and lizard-like. This is just like a spider xenomorph. It's getting close. I'm getting close. There we go. I was about to say, is it just... Oh, freeze breath is not good, actually. I prefer anything other than freeze breath, actually. Oh, it changed mid-phase. Look at you. Look at you, little Mrs. Changes mid-phase. Oh, it's almost... Oh yeah, I know that's gold. Because I like keeping up on lore in Nintendo games. But I'm just saying this mutation just has very xenomorph elements, more so than anything else in Metroid has so far. Hello? Yeah? Well, I hate this. No! Wait! I hate that! The core essence of Metroid Prime. To all... Only attack from a phase-on fused arm can't. Use these to fool... Okay. Ow! Fucking ow! Oh, my fucking cursor. That's a pool of phase-on, yeah? Ah, you bitch. Don't go invisible. Don't. Oh, hyper mode! I do love it when they do this. I can't, you other brothers can't deny. No, I gotta stay it. I keep accidentally switching the wrong beams. Where are you? Where are you? Should I not be in... I was about to say, I should be in hyper mode. Get absolutely blasted. Oh, that's not doing nearly as much damage as I'd like it to. Maybe I should try missiles next time. Oh! 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 Absolutely not! I don't like him spawning Metroids at me at all. That's not great in the slightest. Phase 2, baby. I don't like Phase 2. I like I barely was getting past Phase 1. Oh, fuck. You really got a fucking whale on him. Where's he going? I really don't need to be like... Fucking no! There we go. Man, he looks Mega Mind looking motherfucker. This is wild. Metroids always have the wildest endings. Like, usually it's a planet exploding. But the fact that's the baseline you work out from should tell you just, like, what a crazy ending with them might be. It's a lot. Oh, great. No, don't. Are we halfway dead yet? Oh, we're more than halfway dead. Okay, that's good. Is this doing exponential damage? I love it when it does an exponential. Let me just waste some, you know, some missiles at it. Why not? Listen, if the U.S. Army has taught me anything, it's launch missiles at things just to be safe. Oh. Oh. Okay. Whoa! He's like he's around here somewhere. That goober. Yeah, that's wild. I mean, listen, Metroids aren't necessarily the most fleshed out as a species, which ironically kind of seems like foreshadowing nowadays. Um, but, but, uh, they do typically share like those reptilian insect kind of traits across whatever form they take, which, so the initial form of this dude definitely made a lot of sense in that term. Oh, one more! One more! I wish we could get normal visor for that, but it's probably not going to be normal visor. I could just, like, stand here and tank all of your attacks. I'm not going to, but I could. I definitely could. Man. You know, if I knew this boss was coming, just the way he, like, bulges his face at me. Not something... Oh, my lord. Get powerbombed. Hey.
Huh?
Die! Perish! Spawn of Satan! Metroid Prime has been defeated. I beat the game. Hey, chat! Did you know with Prime? And time, yeah. I'm sure we got a good time on this game for sure. No, hey, cosplay, not consent. Get the fuck out of here. Get you. No, do not. Oh. I mean, yeah, you can take the radiation poisoning if you want, I guess. Run, Jameis! Not time yet.
The radiation poison for 500.
I fucking hate these games. I despise these games. These games are the bane of my existence. Fucking, what the fuck you mean, Metroid? I said no explosion. Okay, is there not actually a timer? I swore they were about to be like, timer? And I was about to be like, get out of here. Leave. Prison. Well, I defeated Facebook and Amazon. All in one night. She took off her helmet. She's a girl. That was almost certainly the worst ending. It was 12 hours and like 70%. So, I'm so sorry. Retro decided not to thank us for all our efforts. This is a pop, though. This is fun, though. I mean, hey, you don't have to know anything, Gold. I appreciate you stopping by. That was a wild ride. I was just making jokes. I mean, listen, it's not even entire. I almost vomited. It's not even entirely your fault, Gold. They're the one who was like, crater collapse imminent. You know, like that makes it seem like escape sequence. They always do escape sequences. So, I was keeping on my toes. Metroid fake out. Exactly. The fact Gold's, like, joke supported that is kind of irrelevant. We should raid... It was an elephant. Let's raid Chen. Just because. He is also doing a finale, but this one's for Mario RPG, the original. And if you're like, hey, I'd like to see this but new, then you can always come catch me play it when the remake comes out. So I appreciate friends stopping by. Lots of friends tonight, and in the raids and all that. I'm glad I managed to stream, and we got Prime done. So ain't that just great? Uh, I will be back on Saturday, probably doing a Saturday stream, and it is probably going to be Dokapon Kingdom again. But if that falls through, then I'd rather replace it with something else than stream less. So thanks y'all for coming. I hope to see you then. Good boy.